Thierry Henry faces final curtain after New England beat New York Red Bulls. As the final whistle blew and most of his New York teammates were slumping to the turf in disappointment, Thierry Henry circled among New England staff and players, offering businesslike handshakes. If this was to have been his last game for New York, and possibly the last of his career, he was gracious enough to leave the limelight to the victors. And New England were the victors, just coming into the game holding a 2-1 lead from the road leg. The Revolution ended up having to come from behind twice, with two Charlie Davies headers, to get past a battling Red Bulls side. Having taken a first-half lead through Tim Cahill and then having seized a second, vital away goal through Peguy Luyindula, New York ultimately came up short in a stadium where they have had their fair share of frustration, and where a New England playoff record crowd of 32,698 packed in to watch their team make an MLS Cup final again. After an opening couple of minutes when the Revolution looked true to their promise to dominate the game, the home team found themselves on the back foot for long stretches of the first half, as Dax McCarty and Eric Alexander continued to have the better of the midfield battles, and Luyindula continued his impressive playoff form by popping up all over the Revs' half, instigating dangerous moves. In some ways, Luyindula's hustle was a proxy for the absent Bradley Wright Phillips, who was suspended for the pointless yellow card picked up in the first leg. In his place, Tim Cahill provided an obvious physical threat but little of Wright Phillips' speed. For much of the opening half-hour, New York struggled, partly from force of habit, to get early crosses in to put the Australian 1-on-1 with the opposing centre-backs.